Today, I'm going to pit last year's Breckenridge Champions Blend against this year's Mile High Blend. Who will come out on top? Let's find out and see who the best of the Broncos Bourbon is. The last year, Breckenridge and Denver Broncos came out with the Champions Blend. First time a football team has partnered with a distillery to release a whiskey. Now this year they did it again with the Mile High Blend. 4 different whiskeys, but which one is the best one? Well, let's go through and let's find out. Now, I've already gone through this year's Mile High Blend, and you can find that video in the link down in the description. But hold on, because we'll go through them all. But first, let's go over last year's. First off, Team Orange from 2021. Light sweetness, vanilla, a little fruity, and light caramel, but I'm reaching on that. So this one is a little of that vanilla, but the caramel comes in more on the taste. And the palate is kind of an apple. It's kind of an apple to me. Like a lighter apple, kind of like apple juice almost, along with the, cinnamon, a little bit of brown sugar, but this one's very light. Very nice. So, blue team. Let's see what they got. Now, for those of you who've been following me, the blue team is what I reviewed last year. Didn't have the orange one then. Do now. So this one's a little darker. It's kind of that dark fruits. It's still the same kind of sweetness to it. All these are sweet whiskeys, but all of them being the same proof also helps. Still that apple, but it's kind of got dark fruits to it, kind of like I don't know, maybe a plum, something heavier. All right, so that one has a little bit more of the caramel, but it's getting some of that rye spices tingling in there. Not tons of it, but it's still really good. So that's 2021. Between the two of those, they're not very fragrant. Taste though, I think I like blue team better from 2021. Now, this year, Team Orange. That's a good one. That's caramel, sweetness, baking spices, and that rye spice is more prevalent in that one. Then it's got some orange I'm getting on the back palate, and a little bit of clove popped up there for a moment. That's the fun part, is every time you taste it, it can be a little bit different. Not tons. Now, 2022's blue team. Still smells. 2022's blend is more fragrant than last year's, I think. Now, my bottles have been open for a bit. That affects it a little bit, but still, I think these are more fragrant than last year's. Which, if that's your thing, everybody's a little different. Some people like more perfumey nose, more fragrance to it. Some people just like the better taste. Some people don't care, but that one. So that's good. The caramel to it. That rye is still there, but it's not as prevalent as the orange team. It's still good. It's a hard choice. Now, it's a hard choice between all of them. All of them are really delicious. I still think, and it is my opinion now, that Breckenridge is one of the most approachable whiskeys for those starting in Colorado whiskey. But we're about to pick a winner here. So 2021, 2022, I could tell you this year definitely is better. And my preferred, Team Orange. Now, Carl Mecklenburg really hit it out of the park with this one. Well, I guess scored a touchdown. So that's my favorite. I encourage you, check them out yourself. If you have last year's compared to this year's, you tell me what you think down below. Now, if you like this video, go ahead, hit that subscribe button right there, or my icon right here. I'll go through tons of different Colorado whiskeys, big ones and small ones. I like to cover everything, and if this is providing you value, definitely follow me, and we'll go through this more together. But I'll see you in the next one. See you there. Cheers.